You are at Teacher K French on YouTube. Please like, share, and subscribe. Today we're going to start with some quick calculations, some quick mental math. 9 plus 5, 14. 7 plus 8, 15. 6 plus 11, 17. 9 plus 3, 12. 5 times 4, 20. 6 times 3, 18. 2 times 9, 18. 4 times 8, 32. 16 subtract 8, 8. 12 minus 9, 3. 8 minus 3, 5. 10 minus 5, 5. 16 minus 9, 7. 72 divided by 8, 9. 12 times 5, 60. 15 minus 6, 9. 9 plus 3, 12. 24 divided by 4, 6. 8 times 7, 56. 42 divided by 6, 7. Now that our brains are awake, and we're going to do a quick review on the metric prefixes. Again, you can see that I have the abbreviations written here in order. So let's go over them. We have deci, which is 1/110th. Deci, again, is 1/110th. That is the D right here. Then you have centi. Centi is 1/100th. Centi, 1/100th. You have milli. Again, I say is the smallest measurement of metric measurement we have, and it is 1/1000th. Here is deci, centi, milli. They are all to the right of the unit. These are all fractions or decimals to the right of the unit. Now to the left of the unit we have whole numbers. We have deca. Deca stands for 10. Again, when we get to time, you'll see the word decade means 10 years because deca, the prefix, means 10. We have hecto. Hecto means 100. So hecto, again, is 100. Then you have kilo, the largest measurement, and kilo stands for 1,000. So if I was to ask you how many decimeters are in a meter, so 1 meter would equal 10 decimeters. 1 meter would be 10 decimeters. A meter would be 100 centimeters. When we get to fractions, again, centi is 1/100th, but to make a whole, you would need 100 over 100, which would make a whole. So 1 meter is 100 centimeters. 1 meter is 1,000 millimeters. 1 meter is 1,000 millimeters. Then you have 1 kilometer. Well, kilo equals 1,000, remember, so 1 kilometer is 1,000 meters. 1 hectometer, hecto means 100, so 1 hectometer is 100 meters. A decameter, deca means 10, 1 decameter would be 10 meters. So again, a quick review. The U stands for unit. Then you have deci, which is 1/110th. You have centi, which is 1/100th. Milli, which is 1/1000th. Then to the left of the unit, you have deca, stands for 10. Hecto stands for 100. And kilo stands for 1,000. Today we're going to do a quick review of an addition problem, a subtraction problem, writing large numbers. So today is going to be more of a review to see where we're at and just to check up and work on our skills. So again, I'm going to write some problems on the board and be right back with you.
Are you kidding?
I have an addition problem over here. We have an add-in plus an add-in. We're going to get a sum. So let's start with a ones column. Again, we do one column at a time. We have 8 plus 9. 8 plus 9 is 17. Put a 7, carry a 1. 1 plus 1 is 2 plus 0, so we still have 2. 3 plus 2 is 5. All right, here we have 5,976 as a minuend. We're going to subtract 1,323. We will get a difference. Again, we'll start with the ones column. So we have 6 subtract 3. What do you have? 6 subtract 3? That's right, that is 3. 7 subtract 2. Very good. 5. 9 subtract 3, which is 6. 5 subtract 1 gives me 4. The difference is 4,653. If I was in this question and just say 4,653, and I asked you which one was in the thousands place, which number would you tell me was in the thousands place? Very good. the 4. The 4 was in the thousands place. Let's go back over here to the sum, 527. Which number is in the tens place? If you said 2, then you are correct. The 2 is in the tens place. Now let's do our multiplication. We have a factor times a factor. We will get a product. It is 5 times 3, or 3 times 5. 3 times 5 is 15. Carry the 1. 3 times 3 is 9, plus 1 gives me 10, so I put a 0 and I carry a 1. 3 times 9 is 27, plus the 1 is 28. We remember every 3 digits gets a comma, so we have 1, 2, 3, comma. The 5 is in the ones place, the 0 is in the tens place, the 8 is in the hundreds place, and the 2 is in the thousands place. Very nicely done. Now, if I was to give you this number in word form, I would like to see if you could write it out with the digits. That number is 16,278,016,321. I'll say that number again and see how you did. It's 16,278,016,321. Are you ready to check it? Okay. So we have 16 billion. We have 278 million. So far, so good. All right, 16,000. I do not have any 100,000, so I put a 0 because then I have 16,321. Notice every 3 digits I did a comma. 1, 2, 3, comma, 1, 2, 3, comma, 1, 2, 3, comma. Again, that's always good to remember that we put commas there. Again, remember your place value: ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, 100,000s, millions, 10 millions, 100 millions, billions, 10 billions. We'll go over place value a lot. It's very important, again, to remember that each digit has its own place. Let's do a quick division review. And then I'm going to introduce you to the concept of time. Okay, so I have some division problems, and I actually have a 2-digit multiplication. Again, I want you to remember that when it's 2-digit multiplication, we still start with the right column, then the first column, and we only need to focus on the first number. I gave you that little trick the other day. You can put a turtle around it, turtle face, and there we're just concentrating on the 5. So we have 5 times 5 is 25. Carry the 2. 5 times 2 is 10, plus 2 is 12. Very good. 5 times 1 is 5, plus 1 is 6. Now remember, we've multiplied this by about, so we're going to give our turtle a collar, and then he lays an egg. Alright, so now we have 2 times 5, which is 10. Carry the 1. 2 times 2 is 4, plus 1 is 5. 2 times 1 is 2. And again, these are partial products, and we add our partial products to find our products. Keep your ones neat, your hundreds, thousands, all in a column together. 5 plus 0, 2 plus 0, 6 plus 5 is 11. Put a 1, carry a 1, and you get a 3. Put the comma after 3 digits. Now with divide, we talked about dead monkeys stink bad. And again, that stands for divide, multiply, subtract, bring down. So let's start with division. Can 1 be divided by 3? No, because 1 is smaller, so let's go to 17. How many times does 3 go into 17 without going over it? Well, we know 3 times 5 is 15. 3 times 6 is 18. And 3 times, so that's already too big. 3 times 6 would be too big, so we have to go 3 times 5, which is there. I put my little multiplication sign. 5 times 3 is 15. Now I'm going to subtract. 7 minus 5 is 2. 1 minus 1 is 0. Bring down my 9. Now I start again. 29 divided by 3. 3 times 7 is 21. 3 times 9 is 27. 3 times 10 is 30. So let's go back to 9. 3 times 9 is 27. Put a set 27. Now I'm going to subtract again. 9 minus 7 is 2. 2 minus 2 is 0. I bring down. I start again. 24 divided by 3. Well, if I know 8 times 3 is 24, I'll put an 8 there. 8 times 24 gives me that. 24 minus 24 gives me 0. I hope you're getting the hang of this. And again, just remembering, you must start with divide, then multiply, then subtract, then bring down. And we follow that step over and over and over. Now we have a dividend of 2,510. We have a divisor of 5. We want to find the quotient. So 2 divided by 5, 2 smaller, so it won't work, so let's go to 25. Well, 5 times 5 is 25, so let's go that. Again, notice I wrote it over the 25. I wrote it over the 5 because I went into the whole digit 25. All right, 5 times 5 is 25. I subtract, I get a 0. I then bring down a 1. 1 divided by 5, well, 5 won't go into 1, so I put a 0. 0 times 5 then is 0. Then subtract again, I get a 1. Then I bring down. 10 divided by 5 is 2. 2 times 5 is 10. My answer is then correct, or I am done. I do not have any more numbers to divide. I could check this one really quick by casting out 9s if I wanted to. 5 plus 0 plus 2 will give me 7. This gives me 5, which will give me 35, which will equal 8. Now if I would come here, I would have 2 plus 5 plus 1 plus 0, 8, and 8. My quotient is correct. Now quickly, I want to introduce some concept of time. Hopefully this is some things that you have learned before, but this will just be a good remembrance. If we have 1 hour, remember time is a measurement of an event, how long something takes or in between something. So we have 1 hour, 60 minutes. We have 1 day, 24 hours. We have 1 week, 7 days. We have 1 year, it is about 52 weeks. You have 1 year, it is 365 days. Every 4 years we have what's called a leap year, and they fall on even years. But if we have a leap year, we add an extra day to the standard year, and we have 366 days. And then we have months. A year is equal to 12 months. And we know our months is January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. So if I forget how many months, if I remember the days of the months, I can go back through them. All right, so 1 year is 12 months. Here is where we have the 1 decade. Again, remember, deca means 10. So 1 decade is 10 years. You have a score. The Bible uses the word score in mathematics or in talking about time. 1 score is 20 years. A score is 20 years. Then we have a century. When we get to a century, we have 100 years. And then a millennium, remember milli means 1,000, a millennium would be 1,000 years. Come back next time, again at Teacher K French. Please like, share, and subscribe. God bless.